Hello and welcome back to another one of our raid videos. This time we're looking at the Kael'Thas encounter in Castle Nefrir on normal mode. Yeah, it's Kael'Thas again. I think it's like the third time we've fought this guy, but this time we're actually trying to heal him up. There's quite a lot to go over in this, so I'll just smash it out as we go. At the main point of this first phase is you need to heal Kael'Thas to 45%, and you can do that by various different things. What the raid can do, like the non-healers, is once all this trash is dead at the beginning, which is quite simple, just falls down really. There's these 4 canisters you can click on, these pedestals, and you can drain your life to Kael'Thas's life. But you see it's building up a stack. You don't really want to go over 3 or 4 stacks of that because I mean it does like some light ticking damage, but once it's worn off you can do it again. Apart from that, the healers just need to focus on Kael'Thas himself as well as the raid. But in the first phase, up to 45%, you're going to be dealing with waves and waves of ads as a team. One of them is this Vanquisher we're fighting here. That just needs to be tank swapped when it starts to get a little bit painful. These Pestering Fiends don't really do anything. They just do a little cast, just interrupt it with like stuns or whatever, because you need to be saving your main interrupts for the Oculus, which we're going to get to in a minute. So just AoE cleave them down with everything else. Apart from that, it will summon assassins, and I think it's 2 or 3, it might be dependent on your raid size, and they will just tank them, but they will just charge to random people, and then they'll run back to their tank. The main thing you need to be aware of is that when they reach about 20% HP, they will do a thing called turn to stone, and they will try to heal themselves all the way up to full. So you just need to make sure you kill them before they do turn to stone. It's pretty worth just picking them off one at a time. And then once they're dead, you can move on. And the Oculus you saw, which came out a minute ago, they come out in packs of 4. They usually always come out together. They just need to be nuked down, interrupted. And when they die, they drop their red anima like thing, whatever the hell it's called, on the side, and the healers can also heal that, which will then do healing to the boss as well. So you just pop like an AoE heal down on those red canisters, and it would help heal the boss as well. Apart from that, the only other ad that comes out, which is the most important one, are infusers. They come out throughout the fight. I think it's on like a set timer. If you're quick enough at healing them up, you might not even get them. But if you do get them, you usually get 1 or 2 either side. Again, depending on your raid size. And what they will do is they will try and run to Kael'Thas, and if it's the healing phase, they'll start to try and damage him. If it's the damaging phase, they'll try to start healing him. Whatever. Basically, when the infusers are out, you just need to make sure there's DPS on them straight away. Do not let them reach Kael'Thas. You can stun them, you can drag them, you can slow them, you can do anything. Just get those dead first, and then carry on. They are the most important out of all the ads, so focus them first and then go back to the other ads. When he does reach 45% HP, he will then come down and you'll be fighting a shade of Kael'Thas, which you can see at the moment. And he will obviously start at 55% because you've healed him 45%, and you need to get 10% of his life down, which is just as it is really, just get 10% of his life down. Main thing is the tank needs to pick it up and swap when it starts to get a bit painful. Obviously, you want to have all the ads finished first. You won't get ads come out during that transition phase, but if you've still got ads left over, you need to make sure you kill them first, especially the Vanquishers, so tanks can swap. For Kael'Thas himself, just make sure you're standing behind him as a group, because he'll drop that fire patch, and when he's dropped it, obviously you'll move as a group. And as well as that, just make sure you do not stand in front of him, because he does a big fiery blast. And then once he's done 10% of his damage, it then goes back up, and it's the first phase again, which just adds, and this time you need to heal him to 90%. And then when he reaches 90%, he will come back down, and then you just got to kill the final 10%. So it's essentially only 2 phases. First phase is just nuke all the ads. Second phase is nuke Kael'Thas, and then you have yourself a victory. So here you can see we've got the 2 blood assassins out. I'm just making sure my eye beam hits them both. Try standing between them and do my throw glaive, but they're jumpy little pricks, so There's the return to stone, but it's got absolutely devastated, which is nice. It's just left one vanquisher left now. As you can see, my DBM's counting down. There's Oculus about to come out. So again, I think I'll save my eye beam here for when they all come out. There they are. Big AoE stun on them. Nuke them with the eye beam, Glaive Tempest, and they should be dealt with while still cleaving down the vanquisher. Every time you are at a point where you've got nothing to do, where there's no ads to kill, as DPS you want to go and give some of your life to Kael'Thas by clicking on those pedestals. See, mine's just run out now, so I'll go give some life, or give some blood, like a good human. Kael'Thas on about 81% now. There's those things, don't worry about them. Here come the Blood Assassins again. How many we got? We got 2, so it must vary on raid size. And I'll do my eye beam conveniently as they both leap away from me, which is nice. That's the return to stone, dead. Next return to stone. Didn't even get a chance. Infusers are coming out now. So my DBM tells me, you can see him running down. We could have timed this a bit better because the boss has now reached 90%. So instead of these infusers going to heal the boss, they're going to try and get to Kael'Thas and try and damage him. So I've got one here. It's got very little life. Me and a mage pretty much destroyed that. And then there was one on the other side. Oh, I should also mention when they die, they do drop a red orb. The healers can just pick up that red orb off the infusers and it gives them a healing increase. And apart from that, that's it. Kael'Thas is down. We popped hero for the final 10%. There's no ads left. Just stand behind him, avoid his big fiery cleave. He also has these fiery birds as well. Just move away from them, run away from them, and you can damage them if you want. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to be doing all the raid bosses and all dungeons, so do check back. Yeah, have a good day. Goodbye.